everyone, thanks so much for coming back to my channel, and if this is your first time, hi, I am Natalie and I hope that you'll subscribe and stay a while. Today's video is not only exciting because I'm in my new house, yay, I am so excited to be in this space, but today we're partnering with a brand that I never in a million years thought that I would get to partner with, and it's on a campaign that blows my mind and that I am so supportive of. The brand we are partnering with today is Calvin Klein.
Thank you so much to Calvin Klein for sponsoring this video. Partnering with them has been amazing.
You heard that right, Calvin Klein. We're talking about their campaign, Confident in My Calvins. Calvin Klein has made a huge push for inclusion and representation of all kinds of people in their campaigns, in their media. What I'm gonna be bringing you today is not only a haul, but I'm also gonna show you in between each piece how I would style that. So not only can you wear these obviously at home to lounge around in, but also some ways that you can take those pieces out into the world. And to wrap up the video, I have three quick confidence tips. These tips are actionable and practical, and they're something that you can start today. You don't need anything fancy. All you need is you and an open mind and an open heart, and they are a way for you to build your confidence journey and how I stay confident and thusly confident in my Calvins. I'd say one of the most iconic pieces in Calvin Klein's line of clothing are their underwear and bralette sets. Since the beginning of their inception in plus sizes, I've been talking about them on my Instagram, on my YouTube, everything in between, because they are my favorite thing to lounge in. And I wanted to show you each piece today, show you the different colors they come in and why I love them so much. And after I talk about each piece, I'm gonna show you trying them on and then show you how I would style them so you can not only wear them at home, but take them out into the world too. Here is their classic bralette. This is in the color black. Something I really like about their bralettes is that not only is the material super soft, very, very, very stretchy. I am a size 22, I wear a 3X. I could honestly probably go down to the 2X, it's that stretchy. But I love that the band at the bottom offers just enough hug and support under the bust to make you feel supported and like you're not just not wearing a bra. That's why I feel comfortable to wear these whenever I'm running errands, I'm going to the beach with my dogs, something like that. Something where I want support, but I don't want to be choked out by a regular bra. One of the other reasons I love these bralettes so much is because it has a racer back. Now, traditional two-strap bras, or even, you know, they have some with fancy, they got two straps on either side, is that those dig into your shoulders. And especially for those with bigger busts, that really hurts and that just does not feel good, and it often leaves marks. It just hurts. It's just not fun at all. But the racer back kind of displaces the weight and allows for a more comfortable feel throughout the day. And so I really, really like that. The band is white with their black Calvin Klein lettering. So that is the bralette. And here is the matching underwear. Their underwear comes in several different styles. This is like the traditional brief. It also has the matching white band with the black lettering. Just like the top, I am a size 22. I get a size 3X. I love them. They don't dig into me. They're really comfortable. The top up here doesn't roll down. For anything like me, you have experienced that with pretty much every pair of underwear you've ever owned. It doesn't roll down, and I like the width of the side. I feel like it's not too long and it's not too high where it hangs out the top of my pants. These are just a nice, simple, incredibly comfortable pair of underwear, and they match the bralette, and that just makes it adorable. So here is the set in black with the white banding, incredibly comfortable. I love the cut of these underwear. They hit right at my natural hip, coverage in the back. Here you can see the racer back on the bralette. The straps are nice and wide on the bralette, and that mixed with the racer back makes this incredibly comfortable. I like the rise on the sides as well, because a lot of times with sports bras, regular bras, I can have an issue with spilling over the side. I don't really have that with these. So yeah, this is the black pair. One of the other colors that it comes in is a traditional all white. The white band blends right in and has the contrast black lettering here at the bottom. Same thing with these, I feel like all the colors fit exactly the same. And along with the white bralette, We have the matching white brief, same thing, white band with the black lettering. Here we have the classic white pair with the white banding. So comfortable and so cute at the same time. And then we have the bralette in gray. And whenever I think back on like imagery I've seen in like magazines, advertisements, I remember the gray sets. I love being able to wear them now, and exactly the same as the other ones. They have the white banding with the black Calvin Klein lettering. And we have the gray undies, same thing, white band with the black lettering. And here is the iconic gray set. Like I said, this is what I think of when I think of Calvin Klein, is the gray and white set. Obviously any one of these sets you can mix and match. If you want to wear the gray top and the black undies, anything like that will be totally fine, because they are all the same exact garment but in different colors. There is far more that are available in plus sizes. Don't forget to check the link in my description box so you can shop everything that they have. Next up, I'm gonna show you a couple more of like their lounge activewear pieces. And these are gonna be perfect for like the fall, getting into the cold, where it's gonna be nice and cozy to cuddle up in some of these pieces. First up, we have a couple hoodies. We have a white hoodie that has contrasting gray stripes on the sides of the arms. Nice thick wristband, so your sleeve is not gonna like do the thing where it eats your hand all day, especially if you have short little arms like me. Cording at the front is black with a white stripe. The zipper is white, and then has the really nice Calvin Klein logo right there. For the fun party part, we have black lettering across the back, and then the pop of yellow back here. This is gonna be so comfy just to throw on, especially because my boyfriend likes to keep our house at approximately Arctic level. So I get cold all year long, no matter what time it is. Just like the white hoodie, we have an opposing black hoodie. So this one is all black along the front with the black zipper. Has the silver zipper pull right here. Same cording as the white one with the black and white. And then the contrasting panels on the side are white on this black hoodie. And on the back, we have white lettering in the CK Calvin Performance with that pop of yellow back here as well. Both hoodies have great size pockets on the front, so you can throw in your wallet and your chapstick and your phone, so you can run errands, all that kind of good stuff, and stay nice and cozy and warm. And then I have a super comfortable pair of gray sweatpants. You can't go wrong with gray sweatpants. These have the same cording on the front that the hoodies have, with the black and the white, with the silver hardware that has the Calvin Klein logo on that. I love that touch. Little touches like that really make the garment feel like high quality and really well made. A thick band on here, same thing, so you won't get the rolling down, and it will stay exactly where you want it to stay. These are all gray except for the logo on this side. The logo is in white with the pop of yellow. Says the same thing that the hoodies do, and there is a soft cuff at the bottom. I really like this. I have shorter legs. I am 5'6", so very often things are too long. When they don't have a cuff like this, they can pool on the floor, and I drag them around all day. They wear out a lot faster, they rip, get dirty, all that kind of stuff. This really helps it sit at the ankle and stay off the ground and stay nicer longer. Alrighty, y'all. Let's talk about confidence. Confidence can really seem like this elusive, magical beast that we're always trying to hunt for, trying to find, trying to work into our lives. But a lot of the times, a lot of us can feel like we're not there, like we can't find it, we don't know how to build it. How do you build something that you don't know how to find? So I talked about those 3 quick tips, so let's get into them, and I promise they're not as hard as you think. Number 1, confidence is a habit. It takes intention to build and keep habits, just like making your bed every day or flossing your teeth or going to yoga. Anything that you want to pick up as a habit in your everyday life, you know that it has to go through the period of time where it doesn't feel so natural. To me, it does not feel natural when I wake up in the morning to make my bed. I'll be the first to admit it. My bed is most of the time not made. But I know that if I wanted to build that habit and in turn have it become part of like my muscle memory that I do every day, I have to go through the intention of doing it. And confidence is no different. You have to be an active participant in your confidence and your confidence building in order for it to come naturally. If you're standing in front of the mirror, looking at yourself and starting to pick apart all the things that you think should be different or that you don't like or that you just wish you never had to deal with, stop right there. When you catch yourself doing it, make the intent to shut that down. And on top of that, make the intent to start pointing out the things that you do like. Now, we're talking about something that is physical because we're standing in front of a mirror, but this also has to do with who you are as a person. If you're like, oh, I'm so stupid, be like, no, we're not doing that. Like, I'm not stupid, I'm just seeking to understand. It takes shutting those negative thoughts down and intentionally putting a positive thought ahead of that. This will not feel natural for a while. It takes time and intention. And the more that you find yourself doing it on purpose, the more you will find yourself that you do it naturally. Confidence is a habit. Number 2, talk kindly about others. As much as people want to say, myself included, that we never think badly about other people, we don't judge them, we accept them exactly who they are, we would never talk bad about somebody, that's not always true. And I think that it takes a lot of guts to admit that, but we have the power to stop that. And I firmly believe that the things that you see in other people and the things that you will pick out or that you will judge them for are things that we probably don't really like about ourselves. So instead of in your brain or to your friend or whoever you're with, making snide comments about other people, put a stop to it. Instead, try to find ways to give people compliments. And it's not always on the way that they look or how they're dressed or something that they have, but also on their character. So if it's a coworker, it'd be like, hey, I really appreciate how you're always there for me whenever I ask a question. Or, hey, you did really great in the meeting today. Or with your partner, tell them, hey, thank you so much for helping me build that shelf last night. Or, I really love the way that you always listen to me whenever I'm having a bad day and you make me feel better. And then on top of that, if you're walking down the street and somebody is wearing some killer shoes, be like, hey, I really like your shoes. Obviously, always keep it respectful, always keep it consensual. I feel like speaking kindly to others in turn makes you feel more kindly about yourself, because it's hard to see all of the positives in other people and not have that come back on yourself. You carry a lot of the positive and beautiful things that you see in other people in yourself too. So putting kindness outwards really brings kindness back into you. And I firmly believe that that is part of our confidence journey. And number 3, this one is the hardest one, I feel. If somebody puts you down, you have to remember that that is not a reflection on you. There's a classic saying that hurt people hurt people. And it's really hard when you are the subject of somebody putting you down or making fun of you, or especially pointing out things that maybe you are really insecure about. Putting yourself on the internet, hi, I do it, I've been doing it for almost 10 years now. To just be open to people picking apart your deepest, darkest insecurities is hard. And there is nothing that you can say to parse that. It's totally natural to feel hurt when something like this happens, but trying as hard as you can to remember that somebody's inability to see your worth does not dictate your worth. And I feel like being able to combat the negative, we could talk about all the fun and positive and, you know, loving yourself, but having to know how to deal when things do hurt is important in your confidence journey as well. Thank you so much to Calvin Klein for sponsoring today's video. To work with a brand whose campaigns match my ethos means the world to me. Don't forget, if you want to shop any of the pieces I was wearing today, to take a look in the description box and click that link, as well as make sure to follow me on all my other social media. It feels good to be back, y'all. I will see you next time.